this is exciting. I am sharing a lot of swaps and swag that I received this past weekend. Hello, my name is Kimberly Smith. I'm the Papered Chef. And I just got back from attending an event with fellow Georgia demonstrators. And when I say demonstrators, I'm talking about Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. So we are all either doing this as a hobby or a business. And we get together. So we all joined Stampin' Up! And it was just such a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Oh my goodness. I met so many new friends. New Stampin' besties. New besties, period. These ladies were amazing. So it was called the Winter Retreat. And I want to share with you all of the cool stuff because I really want to eat it, guys. Like, I'm going to go eat some of this candy. My mom's been asking me to show her and tell her about my trip. She's like waiting up for me. And I'm like, oh, I can't show you yet. I didn't show my viewers. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, because I have to unbox it. Because I explained that once I take everything out of the bags, it's hard to get it all back into the bags. So she wants to eat some too. So this is our cute little bag. Margaret Knight is the demonstrator who organized this whole thing. She asked me to be one of the presenters, which was I was very honored by. And she gave us this really cool goodie bag. So let's open up the goodie bag. Everything was winter, so we had like the little winter photo props and stuff. That was fun. And they did one in the summer, but this is my first time attending with the Georgia demonstrators. So it's the mug says, let it snow. Ooh, yum. Hot cocoa spoon with chocolate and marshmallows. And another bag of marshmallows. I got to find out where she got these. Marshmallow Fun Pack. It tells us where she got them. Oh, Oriental Trading. She got them from Oriental Trading. And chocolate cocoa mix with the little grass inside. So that's fun. Love that. Okay, and then she said, who is it? Like, who's here for the first time? So she said, who's here for the first time ever? Like, meeting with the Georgia demonstrators. Well, I've lived in Georgia many years, but I've been overseas teaching a lot of time, like a long time. So I haven't attended things with the Georgia demonstrators. So it was my first time. So she gave me this charm. It's a little cell phone charm, I guess, or something. So she gave this to all of us, different color charms. Let's see what's on it. Oh, it's a peach. Oh my gosh, how cute. So that's why it's peach. It's an actual peach and it's a peach charm because the group is called Sweet Peaches. Now, it took me about 5 hours to drive there. That's how dedicated I am. Now, that's because I live closer to Florida and most of the demonstrators from Georgia are around the Atlanta area. So this was about an hour outside of Atlanta. It took me 5 hours to get there because I did stop for gas. And this is a cute little, we each got different ones. And one good thing about this, and I'll tell you some things about running events, is you can take, if you give each person different things, like somebody got a snowman, I got an ice skate, someone else got a penguin. So you've got this really cute pin. Then what you could do is you can use that as one of your prize methods. You could say whoever has an ice skate, you get a prize. Or whoever has something, like that. Or whoever has a penguin gets a prize. But she did something with the name tags. That's how she gave us prizes with the name tags. She would say, who's wearing a pool party name tag? Okay, wait till you see this. Isn't this cool? This is a mini paper pumpkin box. I love these. All right, here it goes. It even says where she got it from. She got it from the Etsy shop called Tada Moments. That's who engraves these. So let's look at this. And I've met Tamara Davis. I met her at an airport at one of the events, and she gave me some really cool stamping blocks in a case. She does really cool things. Here, let's see if we can show this. Sweet Peaches Winter Stamping Party. So you're going to see me using this in my videos a lot. Let me find something I can put this on. We'll grab some lemon lime twist just to put it on something so you can read that. Well, maybe that wasn't the right color to put behind it. But it says Sweet Peaches Winter Stampin' Party, February 3rd. And then we had a pre-night. I was invited to her very nice large team the night before for a social gathering. So I went Friday night. And then the retreat, or the winter retreat, was Saturday. Oh, maybe it's easier to read inside the box. All right, then what happened is, I wish I'd have known this because everybody was putting little cute things on the table. Not everybody, but 4 ladies, 4 different ladies put something on the table for us. So I'm going to show you our table swag. And this one was just an anonymous, not anonymous, but I wasn't sure who did it. Like we saw her put it there, but isn't that cute? So it's the little ladybug punch. And it says Happy Valentine's Day in little ladybug dots and with one of the dove hearts. So that's simply adorable. Okay, here's something that's a cute nail file case. And you've seen different ones that I make, but this is a really cute, easy one to do. So she gave us, put those all in there. That was there when I sat down. And then this one, does it, sometimes it doesn't even say who did it. They may have announced who did it during it, but at one point I was getting ready for my presentation, so I didn't catch who did it. But isn't that cute? That's a wider diaper fold than the one I usually make. And I like that there's a note inside and a chocolate. So that's really cute. And then let's open up this one. Wow, look at all the Hershey. This is stuffed silly. This is another diaper fold. It looks like it's a little bit narrower. Let's see. Once we'll dump it out, and then we'll see if it's more narrow. Okay, she even attached this with a dimensional. So let's see if it's the same size. Okay, yes, it's the same size as this diaper fold. So it's a little bit wider than my diaper folds. And I can dissect it and see what size paper. So that's really cool. And this candy, some of this is getting eaten later. All right, I have so many cards under here. But that was just some of the swag. I probably have more swag. I probably should show you the swag, and then what I'm gonna do is show you the 3D items as well as card items, and I'll just kind of alternate. So I only want to do one video for this because I have tomorrow the kickoff of my Hot Air Balloons workshop series, and this is the card we're making. It's the card I've made for the group. So when we kick off the series tomorrow, I'll be full on with this, and then my card club is this month as well. So, and we're still working on a celebration club. So anywho, I want to do this. It's going to be kind of a longer video, but it's one video. Now, there's a game that you can play. And I'm sure you guys have played Secret Santa, where everybody picks like a number and then everybody gets a gift. Well, the way this game works is, oops, my box is empty. I have to show you what was in it. So everybody got a gift. My number was 24. So, you know, everybody picked out a gift, and this isn't the gift I picked out. This is just an empty box. Let me find the gift. Here's my gift I ended up with. So they go, she'll read a story, and she'll be like, Kathy Crafter invited her friend over to her craft room on the second door to the right, and she says right, and we pass it to the right. And then they left some of the glitter out on the table, and you hear the word left, and you have to pass the gift to the left. Right? She reads this whole story, and you pass it right, left, sometimes a few times to the right, once to the left. It's a really cute little story about Stamper, Sally Stamper, or something like that. And and then you end up with a different gift than you started with, and you don't know what's in any of them. So this one is really cool. Someone with a 3D printer, it looks like, made these really cool things for the blending brushes. So you know how I've told you, like I use blending brushes, and I might use one for like blues and one for reds or pinks. Let me see how these work. This is going to probably go on there. Yep, there we go. So I'm going to clip it on. Isn't that cute? So let me just show you what I mean. So these are my blending brushes, and I don't think they're going to fit on the bigger blending brushes. So like this is a green. I would dedicate this one to greens, and I'll find out where she got these from, you know, if somebody's interested. But put that on, and that'll be my greens. You can still wash them, but that'll be my greens, and this one will be my blues, or this would be my yellows. So I got these little clips. And I'm glad she gave me a blending brush, because if I would have just got the little clips, I'd have been like, what the heck are these? Right? So that was pretty cool. And some people won 3D cases for their stamping blocks. This one doesn't have the blue on it because I already have one with blue. Well, maybe we could make that a blue. All right, well, let's not digress too far, but you get the idea. So there was a cute little brush. And now you get to see, and this is how I label mine. Like, see, I used to have like polished pink. I used to just put like one of my color labels that I sell on Etsy on my brushes. But then I just was like, well, it's kind of obvious that's a green and that's a purple one, right? But I do like these clips because then you can wash them, and then you can like, after you wash them, instead of trying to like, they're kind of clean. They'll be clean almost like this after you use Dawn dishwashing liquid. Then you can you have the color thing on them, so then you could go back to using the same color with them. So that's nice, right? Okay, so I'm going to keep showing you swag for a couple minutes so then one of the times we had a bingo, And then in the bingo, there was like or maybe I didn't get this for bingo. I lost at bingo. I didn't win bingo, but there was a number on the bingo, and that's where my 24 was. That's where the number for the prize game was. Then there was like another time where everybody with the name tag, that was the one, the name tag. She said, oh, name tag, if you have pool party or something. And then everybody who had that color got a set of crumb cake blends. And then there were other door prizes like that. And then at the end of the night, she said, oh, door prize, and I got this one. I got to go pick something because I didn't win. Again, I didn't win. I only won because my name tag was a certain color, but I didn't win bingo. I didn't win a door prize. But then she said, all the door prizes are gone except for my retired items. And she said, come pick out a retired item, this is awesome sauce, guys. This is called champagne glimmer paper. And I can cut this up and share it with my card club members because I like to give them little strips of bling. There's 2 sheets of this. It'll be enough for my whole card club if I do 1-inch strips or 2-inch strips. So that's pretty cool. So that's some bling. Okay, so there's this lady, Joni, and at the beginning, or at the first night when I went to the social, this is amazing. You're going to love this. So she said at the social, that Margaret Knight's team was having a social, and she said, if you come to the social, you're invited. She gave me a way to get to the social, and I drove there and parked my giant Ford truck that makes all this noise. It's a diesel with all these dents all over it in this really fancy neighborhood, right? Which was pretty hilarious. And hey, no judgment. Nobody cared. Nobody said anything. But it was just funny. Anyway, she had this beautiful house, and she said, anyone who's from out of town, I made you a goodie basket to bring to your hotel. Well, you can imagine how much stuff I had to bring into my hotel room. I think Kathy's here. She knows. I, of course, was finishing my swaps, bringing up all my craft supplies. So I just had to leave this down in the car. So I couldn't enjoy it that night. But I just want to show you now. I'm opening it up. So she gave me this hotel fun box. So cheddar cheese Pringles. And let's see. Cheez-It Grips. See, this is what I'm saying. I got to go eat some of this stuff. I love this stuff. Cashews and almonds and dried berries. Love these snacks. And I couldn't even reach for this while I was driving. Well, obviously, I wanted to reach for this one because this one is wine. Can't reach for this one. But isn't that neat? Porch Pounder. Rosé. It's a can of wine. Has anyone ever seen something so cute? I think not. Some Lindor chocolates. Tangerine. Some Starburst. Oh, my goodness. A nice treat thing with Skittles inside. So this is a real easy treat holder. Look, all you got to do is put your treat in there and fold it and you can put M&Ms or Skittles in there. That's awesome. I've already done ones for my hubby's students and everything, but that's a great one for next year. Milano dark chocolate cookies, a bottle of water, a cute little napkin. So, I mean, that's a cute little hotel bag, hotel gift pouch from Joni, I was just really touched. So I got that on my way out the door that night. Okay. During the event, there's this kit. I'm going to open it up for you. We made 6 cards of it, so I have all the instructions, but I just didn't get to do it because when you're presenting and you're trying to and I'm a slow crafter and I like to talk a lot. So what happened is I didn't finish all the projects I was given, but I'll end up probably, oops, this is called Forever Friends Kit. I'll probably end up sharing, the tutorials with others, but not the kit I'll probably end up using as a host code prize because I didn't get to touch it. So this is a cool kit that everyone was crafting with during the event. So we have a kits collection at Stampin' Up. And actually, you know what? I'm not gonna undo the whole kit, but let me just see if the instructions I can show you because it looks too pristine. And I have too many things to show you, but let me just go like that. Okay, so this is just, if you want to see more people, just check out the YouTube videos on it. It says Forever Friends Kit, right? And look at all this beautiful paper. So that was a beautiful gift. Everybody who attended the event got extreme value. So if you're in Georgia and you want to join my team, you can go, and this is a Night of Navy stamping spot. You got a stamping block in there and twine and cards and a stamp set. And there's so many alternative projects. So anybody that joins my team from Georgia can go to these really cool events with me twice a year. I think she's holding them twice a year. At least that's what I heard. All right, so during the event, we made Now you can see why it took me so long to like do my, it took me so long to make this card that I never got to that kit, which was one of the projects, because this is a really cool card. I love this design. So here's the submarine, but wait for it. Oh my goodness. Holy cuteness. Holy cuteness. We made a pop-up card. And you know what this paper this is? This is that Winter Meadow paper. That's the back of one of the papers, Lost Lagoon, Winter Meadow paper. Yeah, so, okay, so Gloria's saying she doesn't have that kit. So, yeah, it's called, I could maybe tell you the product number. Or here, just write it down, because I've already thrown the packaging away. Forever Friends Kit. Forever Friends Kit. Okay, Forever Friends. So you can get that. All right, so yes, very, very cool. Now, I had made one before that I brought because they asked us to bring something for a display. So I'm going to show you mine just to kind of give you a comparison of what you can do with this submarine bundle. It's a punch, guys. You just get the submarine punch. So this is the one I put on the display board. That's the one I made with this yellow submarine. I think this is going to be my swap or something similar when I go to an event in March in Houston, Texas. So I think I'm going to make my swaps like with this yellow submarine because hardly anyone has it. I mean, I don't know why everyone doesn't have it. It's my favorite one. All right, so let me explain this card and why it took me so long to make it. So first we got the piece of Lost Lagoon. Okay, and then we got this little piece. I'm just going to get a little piece to kind of show you. Okay, so then we were given, you know, a little piece. And the piece went like, let's see. Like, I'm just going to kind of show you how to do a pop-up card. Like, in the simplest terms. So we were given a piece that's like this. Like, not as narrow, like this. Right? So we put that into the bottom, into the card. We glue it onto the card. You can kind of see a little piece of it. It's hidden, right? So then we put that in the card, and it's sticking up in the middle. And then we had to, like, okay, then we had to take these pieces and stamp all over them with all kinds of different colors. And I could have went on and on. So seaweed and fish and crabs and all this stuff. Then we had to glue them on top to hide that piece. Then we had to punch one piece with the submarine. That's Poppy Parade. One piece with the Poppy Parade cardstock. Two propellers. One propeller here, one propeller there. So you could glue them together. So these two are glued together. Those two are glued together. One a little exhaust or the little thing coming out, right? And then You Are Sublime, Poppy Parade. And then we had to take the white piece and attach it to, first stamp it all, Poppy Parade, Lost Lagoon, create the whole front. Then we had to put that onto our piece of Poppy Parade. So the card took me like an hour because I was yapping, but then you use the dies from the Celebration set. It's from the jungle, you know. Oh, I don't know if I have a celebration. Yep. Jungle Pals dies. So you can use them for seaweed. So here's another reason to get the Jungle Pals dies. These are free with a $100 order. So look at those. That's the little piece there. So they help hide the little piece that looks like a pop-up card. Okay? So that's what I used there. And I used two of them. One on the front, one on the back. Oh, just love this card. Okay, another card I'm going to open live with you guys because I said, you know what? I got to open this live. Because once you open this kind of card, you can't go back. Once you peel off the perforation. Let's see. I got to go look at where this is because this is one of those things that you won't know what it is until someone shows you. That's the Submarine Builder bundle, by the way. Lovely. All the stuff I'm showing you, most of the stuff I'm showing you is from this mini catalog, or it's from it could be from the mini catalog, and some is from the Celebration, and a few people did use the annual catalog as well. Well, I don't see where this bundle is. Maybe someone will know what this is called. I'm going to peel it off. Here it is, the pull. Hooray for surprises. Okay, page 13. All right, so check this out. I'm going to pull it off to show you. So we stamped this card, and you might not have noticed this in the catalog, that there's like open tab here, you know, a pull tab there with a little tab. So check this out. So we made this as one of our projects. All right. Now, if you guys are doing something else, which I know a lot of you are when you're just listening to YouTube videos, this is the one point where you don't want to like look away and you want to like watch this because I'm going to pull this off. So there's a pull tab and there's a perforation already built into the die. Isn't that neat? and now it's gone. So I can actually, like, attach it back with a dimensional, but it's gone. Isn't that neat? So you give someone a pull tab, and you can, and it's already perforated, and they pull it off, and whatever you stamp underneath there is what they say. Super cute. So what we did is we embossed 2 pieces that are the same. Or no, we stamped. Sorry, we didn't emboss 2 pieces that are the same. We die cut 2 pieces of white. We use 1 white to just frame up where we're going to stamp this stamp here underneath. And then the other one, we embossed the top layer. But of course, we stamped it before we embossed it. Yeah, it's very cool. I never really would have known how it worked unless someone showed me. That's why I'm showing you live. And then, let's see. I had first stamped my Sublime, but then I realized, hey, there's a little piece they gave us for that. Okay, so that was some of the projects we made. They're called Make and Take projects. Now, my Make and Take project was this one, and I gave everybody the pieces. I gave them die cut pieces like this, and they had to, because we're not allowed to stamp pieces ahead of time. That's against our rules. We're making this card tomorrow on my channel, by the way. You're all going to get this embossed piece of Fresh Freesia in your kit. You're going to make your own piece of Lemon Lolly card. You're going to make that part. You're going to glue this part. You're all getting a whole pack of these in your kit. Rainbow packed adhesive dots. I'll show you the kit in a little bit, maybe. Anyway, if you want to still get this kit, you have till February 10th to get this kit. So this is what I made. And then I had an alternative project. So there I was. I gave out the kits. I gave out my packages. And then I was like I had a couple extras, but I lost my samples. And so I really scrambled, and I was like, oh no, my presentation's happening in a minute. So I scrambled to make a new card. So this is a new card I made in like 2 minutes. Meanwhile, somebody's like, oh, did you mean to give me full cards? Like they were on someone's table. I'm like, are you kidding me? No, we didn't mean to give you full cards. Someone gave them out for me. So you can use this. You can put like just the note to lift you up. It's the same exact design, or you can use Hooray, It's Your Birthday. That's one of the dies that comes in hot air balloon. So that's the card we made. Emboss layer. My mom embossed it for everybody. I realized later that there were all these machines there and I didn't need to do all that extra work. I cut out all these pieces for everybody with these little hot air balloons for everybody. I cut out this piece. These come out of the designer series paper. Then we stamped this and we stamped this and we inked it up with the blending brush. So anyway, that's tomorrow's project on this channel. All right. I'm going to keep going with the cards in 3D. So we had 2. So those were the projects we made. Let's see, the card kit, my project, those 2 projects. That's what we made. And then I'm going to show you what we swapped. So there were 13 people in one swap and 15 in another. So I'm going to show you all the different kinds of swaps. Now these are going to be, I'm going to show you different people. So this is Pat Roberts. I'm going to give you their names. Like I'll just try to hide an address, but I'll leave someone's name there, so we just protect their address before I show you this. Oh my goodness. Okay, these are called the square treat boxes. Let me move some stuff let me put some stuff in the side of my table. I'm good. I already did my other video tonight from what was in my kit because otherwise my table is going to be very full. Okay, so this is the square treat boxes. And you can decorate them while they're flat. So of course you stamp them while they're flat. You can trace it and make little shapes to put on the inside of your boxes and do all this stuff with. I mean, look how gorgeous this is. So this is the Be Mine paper. Oh, yes. Look at this. Wasn't that a cute idea? Bit of honey. I was about to eat one, but I'm like, you know what? That'll make a whole big, I'll be chewing that so long that you won't understand any of my words, which you probably half the time don't anyway because I speak so fast. It's all good. So very great job, Pat. Oh, here. Let's not even try to put it back in the box. But Pat Roberts. Okay, and while we're here, let's do this next one because it's another box. And this one is from Linda Edwards. Okay, Linda Edwards. So all the demonstrators, if you want to know anything about them, you could at least figure out that they're in Georgia because this was a Georgia demonstrator event. So if you find that there are 2 Linda Edwards, it would be the one that lives in Georgia. If there are 2 Pat Roberts, it's the one that lives in Georgia. We do have a demonstrator directory. But if you want to find out more information, I have a group I belong to called the Georgia Demonstrators Group on Facebook. So I can ask anybody for anything, any more information. Oh, I love this. This is a piece of Pebbled Path. This is a piece of Nature Sweetness. Nature Sweetness, by the way, is this month's card club. These are the 2 cards, 2 of the 4 cards we're making. So that's Nature Sweetness paper. I love this whole thing they did with it. I love how they stamped all over the box. This is absolutely gorgeous. And it's like a pillow box, the way that you open these. And I'm getting to see what's inside. Oh, saltwater taffy. That's what I call them. I'm from Philadelphia originally, so it's like we go down to the Jersey Shore, and these are, we call them saltwater taffy. Super awesome. I think I just need to, like, you know what I need to do is leave these empty, because we're going to eat some candy after this. So Linda Edwards. And there's her card. It's a picture of like a swan. Super awesome. Okay, not trying to put it back in bags. Okay, let's see what's all under here. Before I went live, I'm just want to make sure I didn't really bury anything. If I did miss anything today, which I don't know if I'm going to, then what I'll do is tomorrow, like I'll say, here's a couple of cards I just found. All right, let's do, and like I said, I'm mixing up 3Ds with like cards, so you get to see some of each. So this one is by, another Pat Roberts. Isn't that ironic? Okay, because she did a 3D. This was the card swap then. So I did card swaps and 3D swaps. All right. Oh, my. Is that a wobble spring? No, it's not a wobble spring. Check this out. Ooh, there's another layer. This is the gift that keeps on giving. I'm not worthy. No, I'm just kidding. I love it. My card was not as fancy as this one. Holy cow. You're in my thoughts today. But nobody judges anybody's cards. That's what's great. It's like, you don't have to decorate the inside of your card so elaborately. You don't have to have 20 layers on your card. This would have passed as a 3D project. You don't have to do all this extra pieces, but she went above and beyond. And I love how this just fits right under there, like so. And so this is not a wobble spring, but you could use wobble springs. She made her own little wobble spring with this paper, right? So you see how, okay, someone's asking how, yes, fancy fold. I could dissect this easy enough to show you how, sure. Of course, Bonnie. This will be a fun thing to do in our event, actually. Well, wait, I'll show you some fun folds we made in our mystery stamping. I'm going to get to that. So, oh my goodness. Love this fun fold. All right. Hit it out of the park with the hummingbird too. Pat Roberts. Okay, now I do need to put these back in because, I can tell them that, I could tell her that my YouTubers were asking about her card, and I can ask her in the group. So it gives me, one thing that's nice is if you keep the name with it, who made it, it gives me a reason to contact the person again and network, All right, so, and they're all awesome. They're all awesome cards. So it's not like, that one just happens to be a really cool fun fold, but they're all just amazing. Oh no, someone didn't put their name on it. Okay, but still, I don't remember who even gave it to me. Look at the beehive and how it's like, the beehive from the Fluffy Forest Friends? Fluffiest Friends? Oh my gosh, what is it called? I already forgot the name of it. Fluffiest. The one that has this, guys. Is it Fluffiest Friends? I don't know. Okay, so there's a hive. There's like a big bear, like a bear that you put inside the little cave. And this is where that came from, but she embossed it. I'm not sure what she embossed it with even. But look at that. Look at that little, it looks like rope or something. So I love it. And it's petal pink. It looks like tone on tone. Petal pink ink. Petal pink ink. Petal pink ink. That rhymes. Okay, good. It is Fluffiest Friends. I'm like, what in the heck? How did I go blank on that? I love how she put a bee from the paper inside the card. You make my heart buzz. Oh my goodness. Super cute. All right, so here's Fluffiest Friends while I was thinking of it. This is a 3D card. You've got a friend in me. Isn't this awesome? So this one takes a little bit more because you have to put it on your trimmer. Unless you have a scan and cut or something, you have to put it on your trimmer and then get it so you only cut out the middle sections and then reverse fold them and things. So this is a really cool 3D craft that you could use with any different papers. That might be Delightfully Eclectic. I think it is Delightfully Eclectic. That's the paper that's free right now for celebration. This patterned paper. Awesome. And I'm mixing up which ones are celebration and which ones are mini catalog. Okay, I don't know why they're not putting their names on these. Missed opportunity, guys. If you ever do a swap, demonstrator or not, if you ever do a swap, make sure you put your name on it because people might want to know how you made it. And they might want to know like that they swapped with you and that you met before. I actually met a lady that I know from Jacksonville. Like I met her in Jacksonville. I didn't know she was even from Georgia. She didn't realize I was from Georgia. She thought I lived in Florida. I didn't realize she was a Georgia demonstrator. We met in Jacksonville, Florida last year at a different event, and we were at the same event. So it's pretty cool. It's like a small world. So we got our picture together and stuff. But anyway, this is really nice because you take your cardstock, right? It's still, you take a regular card. It's still an A2 card, right? And then you do the card. Then you take a piece and you score it. Then you fold it over. And then you decorate it after it's folded over. And then you put a little stamp on the inside. Simply gorgeous. The paper, of course, is a free paper. The free paper from Celebration. It's called Flight and Airy. Here it is. Flight and Airy Designer Series paper. All right, let me say hi to you guys because there's so many of you guys here right now watching. Thank you there's 33 watching and 13 likes. So there's 20 of you that I don't know if you don't like the video. How will I know? Because you're not hitting like. Boo hiss. I mean, how can you not like these cards? There'd have to be something wrong if you don't like the cards. All right, Lisa Wiki, W-I-C, I don't want to give like her email just away. W-I-C-K-E-I, Lisa Wiki. Oh my goodness. A Z-fold, a gorgeous Z-fold card with perennial lavender. Super cute. All right, let me say hello to everybody. Hello, Janet, Carlo, and Phil Ham. And Kathy from Backyard Stamper. Oh, yes, you could see I had a blast, Kathy. And Lynn, nice to see you. And, of course, Kathy, in keeping with tradition, I finished my swaps in the hotel room. They were finished, but I had to put all the bling on them. So I did my video before I left my house, but none of them had bling. Then I was like, do I have time to put bling? And I had to put the bling, so I added bling. So hello, Lynn. Hello, Christina, and Denise. Christina and Denise are both my YouTube channel members, which I really appreciate. They have a special name, a special icon next to their name. I mean, of course, your names are special too, but you have a special name on a special way that your name's presented. Oh, hello, Michelle. Hello, Debbie, another channel member. I'm glad to see you. Hello, Phyllis. All right, so Janet loves the blending brush idea. And Lynn said a cool prize. And hello, Gloria. Yeah, so this one is called a Z-fold card. And it's this one has like a big, instead of usually my strip that I do for my Z-fold card thing I did with the scan and cut, this one has a bigger portion to hold it together. So your band is, I usually put it like a 1-inch band along the bottom, and I really like this one. So super beautiful card. And we already said this one was Lisa. All right. I also used the blending brushes for her perennial lavender paper. So it's called Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. And she definitely did a great job with her little butterflies that she inked all up. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. Nice to see you. And Paula. Oh, you're a Georgia demonstrator. You haven't heard. Okay, so Paula. So just write me and I'll get you in the Georgia demonstrators, or search Facebook for the Georgia demonstrator group. And then you'll have to answer some questions to get in. Or just write me at this address. Oh my, never mind. It's already buried. Here, at this address, just write me and say, like, there's a contact form and say, Georgia demonstrator, show me where the group is. Write me at paperedchef.stampinup.net, contact form, and then I'll get you into the group. And then you go answer, and the admins will ask you questions about where you live and stuff. And so you'll get into the Georgia demonstrator group. Then you'll be notified about the events they have. Okay, so this one is Pinky Roth is her name. Pinky Roth made this one. And I love this fun fold as well. Okay, this is a designer series paper card this is called Inked Botanicals, I think. That's the name of it, Inked Botanicals. It's a very vanilla type of card. And then she used it looks like Poppy Prayed. And it's a designer series paper card, meaning this back part is the cardstock. The front part is designer series paper with a couple extra layers of cardstock and paper. So yeah, really cool. All right, so hello, T. Did I say hi to everybody? Pat Williams, T. Okay, we said hi to Lala's Crafts. God, lots more coming on. Twisted Rope Embossing Folder. Thank you, Robertson. Educational Resources. Thank you. Twisted Rope Embossing Folder. See? That's why I knew you guys help out with the name. That was the one, Twisted Rope, on that one that we showed over here. So thank you for answering the question. So I'm gonna watch the chat closer from now on so that the comments don't come like 10 minutes later. It's like, oop, thought of something. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Bonnie said that Z fold is gorgeous. It absolutely is. Gloria said she liked it. Thank you, Gloria and Pat. We said hi to T. All right, I think I got you all. Hilda. Nope, Hilda's here. And Cheryl. Nice, nice, nice. And Paula. Paula's going to be in our Georgia demonstrator group, and hopefully I'll meet you at a future event. So that's the only criteria. They just want demonstrators just from our state to be in this certain group of the events they do. Plus, like sometimes people like to have events just for demonstrators, and we can do things that and share things that demonstrators share, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool way of networking. All right, I'm going to keep on going. All right, the thank you card. Oh, look at this. This has something nice on the inside as well. Okay, and this one doesn't have a name either. It has the basics. It's using the basics 3D embossing folder. A little bit of adhesive. The basics 3D embossing folder. The Flight and Airy designer series paper. Can you see that embossing folder? Some petal pink and Misty Moonlight with a nice piece of Misty Moonlight ribbon on it. And this one looked like it took a lot of fuzzy cutting and some beautiful sequins. All right, you're as sweet as honey. Oh my gosh, I can't get enough of this Be Mine paper. It's super cute. All right, this one is Ruth Duda. Okay, Ruth Duda, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Put that in. Put her name back in her little bag. Okay, Ruth used the bee punch. I'm trying to feel if this comes up. Oh no, the whole thing comes open. Wow, she did a nice job on the inside. Isn't that cute? 2 little banners. Little piece of designer series paper here. 1, 2, 3, 4 panels of DSP here with a 5th panel out there. We're definitely going to case this card. I mean, case meaning another way of using designer series paper in a panel format. I usually do a horizontal format. I like the vertical format. All right. Well, we're going to case a lot more than that card. We're casing a lot of cards. All right. This one is Jerry. Let me just make sure we don't show the personal address, but Jerry Grinstead. All right. So if you guys know what this one is called, something about reflections, I think it's called. If you guys know the name of it, this is a reflection stamp. I don't have it, but I can picture where it is in the catalog. Look at this beautiful use of the ribbon, the pretty peacock and the gold ribbon. And look at the pretty use of the gold specialty paper. Now, one thing I love about Stampin' Up! Products is our coordination. You can see the pretty peacock and then the gold and then the Lost Lagoon and then the shaded spruce and how she did a gradient on her stamp using colors that she used on the outside of the card. So she used those same colors on the outside of the card as the inside of the card. Excuse me while I plug in. My phone's telling me low on battery. I mean, why not? Because I'm talking forever here. Finding the plug. Okay. We now have power, so hopefully you can still hear me. Yep. Like Crafty. All right. Hello, Tree from Minnesota. We have no snow, springtime weather. That's good to know. All right. First time seeing me? Marie from Alberta, Canada. Thank you for coming. First time. I just carry on and do all kinds of stuff on my channel, but that is cool. Thanks, Bonnie. She said she appreciates the way I try to cover up addresses. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I've actually shown my address on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I'm like so excited. What happened is I got so excited. I would like open up my package from the post office. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, my address to my house is on, but it's okay. It's my old address. I mean, it didn't happen at the current address, but what I'm saying is it is. I try to keep people's privacies and sometimes it just falls out, but I do try to keep it private, but Sometimes it falls right out. Now you can look up any demonstrator in the directory, but I'm giving you their whole name because they're putting it on their card and because they're in the directory. Look at this gorgeous ribbon. That is some awesome trim that they tied up there in a knot. And look at all these dies. So this is the fern embossing folder, and I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking this is the fern one. You are greatly appreciated. So if you guys know if it's the fern one, if the name of this, is this the wild ferns? Possibly. Do you guys know which one they used for this? There's no name on it. What I like to do usually, but I didn't have time this time, is put what products I use for the swaps I do, because that way people know. Okay, this is that new hybrid embossing folder. Okay, this one is, oh, what a great name for a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Jamie Lavender. Jamie Lavender. Now, this is a really cool hybrid embossing folder. And let's see if she also decorates. Yes, she did decorate the envelope, so I'll pull that out too. So what you do is you can ink up, but I like the way she just used gold. That's even better than inking it up. That was actually a brilliant idea. I had the embossing folder and then I gave it away as a bingo prize. Ooh, this is that Forever Love stuff. Forever Love is the one I'm using for our card club as well this month. This is the Forever Love paper. And that's what it looks like for that. I'm pretty sure, right? It's that one? Yes, it does look like that pretty peacock. Yep, Forever Love. But I love the way she did the gold on the hybrid embossing folder instead of having to ink it up. That's just brilliant. I mean, that's like so much easier than trying to ink it up with a brayer. And boy, she tied the bow nicely and then glued it down. And then this is our new Softly Sophisticated Designer Series embossing folder that you get from Celebration, which is nice. And then you got those little gems. Oh, just gorgeous, guys. Lovely card. Okay, let's see if anyone answered me about the Lala's Crafts is also saying beautiful. Okay, Quiet Reflections. Thank you, Bonnie. I wanted to go back and make sure. This was what Bonnie said. It's called Quiet Reflections. And from Shara Schuler in Wisconsin. I met her last weekend. What do you mean? What do you mean from Sarah Schuler? Did she design it? Is that what you mean? Cool. If that's what you mean, that's even better. So you're saying it's one of those stamps that the demonstrators designed? Lovely. Okay, this is that Softly Stippled Designer Series paper. All right. Let me get this out of the bag. This is really cool. Oh, she designed it. Okay, so she's saying that Sarah Schuler designed it. Awesome. It's $1 million stamp. So when you get to $1 million in sales, you get to design a stamp. Awesome. And if I get there, I shouldn't say if, when, I want to make a nautical stamp. Something with nautical. I love that. And people were saying how unique that is. That's beautiful, the way you can just use the gradient on there. Small world. Right? Okay, wait. Another one showing too much information. Double flap fold card. Softly stippled DSP. Moody mauve. Embossed with layered florals. Thanks for swapping with me. Okay, no, she didn't show too much information. It just said Sandra Blair. I like how she gave us all the information for this card. So, double flap fold card. So it's called a double flap fold card. Right? Very nice. And a piece of cardstock here. Designer Series paper back there. A nice sentiment over there. Grateful for you. You can put that under here and then over there. Oh, super thick. Super nice. This was our regular card swap. It wasn't even a 3D card swap, and that's a 3D card. I really like how she embossed it with, it says, the layered florals embossing folder. So I really like that. Sandra Blair, we're putting that in the bag. Beautiful. I mean, does it get any cuter? I think not. This is going to be next month's card club, guys. So if you want to join my card club, there's still time to join for February, where we make something with the nature's, let's see, Notes of Nature is what we're doing in February. But next month, in March, we're going to make cards using the cutest cow. Oh, my goodness. This is cute. All right. Cute as cows and Hey Chuck. She must use Hey Chuck for the little fence there. Color and contour for cow spots. Oh, gotta love the cow spots. All right, bee builder punch. Oh, what a cool idea. What's moo with you? So she used the bee builder punch. That's another way to use the bee builder punch. You can use it as a little call out button. Yeah, I hope, Christina, you join my card club again in the month of March. Or anytime. You can still join this month again. I know you did in the past. Awesome. All right, deckled rectangle dies. That's this little guy here. The nice paper. Be Mine DSP with the little gingham back there. Basic black. Oh, she even wrote the instructions. Basic black cardstock, 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. Score at 3 and then 5 1/4. And then she said times 2 1/4, score at 1. And then she gives you the basic white. She tells you what to do with the basic white. The ink, the Versamark, embossing powder, blends, blah, blah, blah. All this good stuff. Okay, okay. I thought it was going to have her name at the bottom. Here it is. Nina McMillan. Nina's Southern Accents. Oh, my goodness, Nina. I'm going to keep this one for so long because I'm going to keep showing this. Like every time that I show my cow card club, we're going to show that in my card club as a way to do it. And we can even case something similar, but we don't really do too many fun folds in my card club because it's beginner level. We spend more time with fun folds in my workshop series. All right, let's see. These are the ones. Yeah, these are the ones that were my swaps. So that's what I was talking about, going to the hotel and finishing up. I had all the little, what is it? The butterflies already glittered up and stuck on there. But I went and added the bling and had to put them in the bag. And then, oh, these were just extras. These were from before. And then I put my card inside and stuff. So that's what I had to, and put them in bags. The Mother's Day were ones that we did in Card Club last month. So if you missed perennial postage, that's how you make these. All right, I have more. Okay, I have more stuff. Let's see what this all is. Oh, these were the pieces that I didn't use yet. See, I told you I didn't make all my cards, but I really commend Margaret Knight for all of what she did to prepare this event. And then she put like cards 4 and 5, cards 3, cards 1 and 2. What did I do? I left them on the bag and I was yapping. So I didn't finish all those cards. All right, so there were these cute little lollipops on the stand to go with the winter theme, like to go with the bluish theme. See how it matches the theme? So got some lollipops. And then this was another way of doing prizes. So my ticket was never called for that, but I still got that champagne glimmer paper I showed you at the beginning of the video. Oops, there's a little piece of hair that got on there. Let's get rid of that. You can see everything with this kind of light. Oh, it's so cute. So these are winter pads. She really worked on the details. Winter pens. Oh my goodness. And my unlucky bingo ticket, but it's still really cute for the scrapbook, right? So that was in our swag. That was part of our swag bag. Oh my goodness, there's so many more things, guys. I didn't realize how many things, but like I said, I'm going. I'm going to keep on going. Okay, good. I'm glad you plan on joining my card club again. If you want to join any of my workshops or kits, workshops, clubs, etc., just use the link in the description of this video called Papered Chefs Clubs and Offerings. And you can then see all the different offerings I have each month. Oh my goodness. How do I love cow tails? Let me count the ways. I'm literally going to be able to take one of my big, I'm going to empty this out because I had to bring tape because of the die cutting. And I'm going to fill it with candy. That's how much candy and stuff I have right here on this table. These are so awesome. All right. So this one is, again, that was Nina. So that makes sense, right? Isn't she the one that did this one? Yes. And look, because she does all this great directions. So I'm going to write her and thank her for the amazing directions that we can case, right? I mean, look how great this is that she put all the ways to put this whole project. Oh my. Lovely. All right, so that was that. Okay, here's a couple more. Oh, wait, we didn't open this one yet. Okay, let's see. Moving. I'm just going to put them down here, the ones we have to get to, but I'll just do this one next. So this lady, I guess they're probably the same. She said, oh, we can trade again because I had an extra 3D left over. And then she traded with me again. So we did two swaps. Swap till you drop. So if they say bring 15 and you bring extra ones, you can swap again. Yum. So a cute little box with a cute designer series paper, and then you tape the ribbon on the bottom. Our products coordinate so well. This is the mostly adored designer series paper. And let's see. Aw. Thank you for swapping with me, Sandra Blair. I got a handwritten note. I'm loving that. And she put that like wherever it was, like that, tied on. Isn't that adorable? With the Milky Way and Snickers. So that's how much you can fit in there. Super cute, guys. So I'm assuming that's what's in this one too, because we swapped twice. Love that idea. All right, so I'm just putting a few things here to to look at, while I'm opening up the next one, you can look at some things, like know that they're coming, right? So this is what we still have to open, and I still have a couple more 3Ds. And maybe, I have my mystery card that we made. I'm going to show you. So there's still a few more projects. All right, this one was from, again, Linda Sullivan. She helped a lot with the event. She had a card. She had, she's a silver demonstrator. She had one of the cards I showed you earlier with the one where the perforation that you lift up. So she did a really cool job with that. I'm pretty sure that was hers. All right, so 2024 mini tear-off calendar from Tailored Expressions. So you just, okay, peel that off. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And it tells you how to order more. It's time to order 2025 ones. Isn't that awesome? They advertise. Okay, so it's an easel. Oh, yes. We've done easel fold cards on this channel a lot, but this is a really cool one because it has a very useful calendar on it and a sticky note. So this was the 3D swap, I guess, or it could have been the card swap, probably. This is definitely a 3D, but it might have been her card. Gorgeous. And the paper, Flight and Airy Designer Series paper. All right. This is Life is Sweeter with You. Really cool little triangle box. Awesome. She did this all by hand. I was thinking she might have done it by machine. She had to tuck it under. This is this is that free paper that you can get right now. Delightfully Eclectic Designer Series paper. During celebration, it's free. And another Lindor chocolate. And the cute little jelly beans. I have some of these too. I love little packs of jelly beans that are like that. Jelly Belly. See, she glued it all together. I say she because it was all women. Although I don't know who made this because there's nothing written on it. There's no name. Again, put your names on your swaps. All right, we have this one to open. We have this Valentine one to open. I'm just letting you look at a few more things. We have this one to open. We're going to be casing some. The whole reason we swap is to case each other's project. Case means copy and share everything. It means that we get inspiration from each other. That's what swapping is all about. Not just networking, but inspiration. Okay, this one is from Mary Jane McNeil. Okay, Mary Jane McNeil. Let me put her address over there. I love this little treat holder, Mary Jane, because there's a Hershey Nugget. There's another Hershey Nugget. There's another Hershey Nugget. 3 Hershey Nuggets perfectly fit into this little treat holder. So see how she used cardstock and wrapped it around? Corner rounder. It's a perfect little treat holder. I mean, you can even go one step further if you want, and you could like put DSP on these if you want and just match it up. Super. And look, it's very snug. What I like about it, it's very snug. And here's another trick. She used the little glue dot here to hold this ribbon on there. Very nice. Mary Jane, awesome. Okay, we still have more. It's like, but wait, there's more. Okay. I'm going to open up this one. Boy, this is an awesome one. This has like all kinds of... I got to be Houdini to get into it. Okay, let's see. Happy Valentine's Day. And it is from Ruth Duda. And she made another project that you saw of mine that we traded. So she did 2 swaps. This was her 3D swap. And you saw her card under here earlier. So Ruth, amazing. I mean, look at... Oh, wow. She went above and beyond in her 3D swap. The box is so elegant. Do you see she made it like one of those jewelry boxes? It's like a box in a box. I'm trying to take it apart. It's so awesome. It's like a layer box inside another layer box. And then look inside, a Stampin' Up pen. Oh my, super awesome. Look at all this work she did with the other layers of the box. Oh, I see why she did it, because then it goes out. It's like a jewelry box, because then the inside fits snugly in there like that. Wow. Happy Valentine's Day. That's an amazing one with the lollipop and a pen. All right, let's open this one. And then we still have this one. And this one. And a couple more. Let me put them over here closer. All right, just so I don't forget anything, let's move those. My whole table's about to have an avalanche. Craftalanche, we call it. But let's hopefully not. All right, this is one of those hybrid embossing folder things, it looks like to me, because it says just because. Maybe you can't see it yet with the light, but we shall find out. Okay, Jamie Lavender. Jamie Lavender also did a card swap with me. Gorgeous little craft here. So, okay, let's put that one. Okay, this one doesn't have an address, but just has things. So let's... Magnetic closure. Awesome sauce. Okay, so this is one of the dies, right? It's a circle, big circle die. Look at this. So we got the hybrid embossing. We got the Flight and Airy paper. We got Burt's Bees lip balm. And something smells nice. This looks like breath savers. Wow, this is a really nice little box. You can fit a lot in there. So lip balm and breath savers. Yes, so many fun. Oh, I love that magnetic closure. Because it's like nice to have that instead of Velcro, right? Just such fun things. I'm really glad I participated in the 3D swap. Okay, so that was Jamie Lavender. I'm going to put that card, I'm putting that away for a moment. I'm just putting these, so I got to go, I'm showing my mom all these after this. And I'm just putting the ones I definitely showed you in my bin. All right, that one is over there. That's a double. All right, so we have this left. We have this left. We have a few more cards. Okay, these I can put on something else. All right, so good. We shall open another one. This is from Crafty Critter, Pat Gapin. Oh my goodness, this is a piece of cake. It looks like a cake box. I don't mean it's a piece of cake to make. I mean, it looks like a piece of cake. Look how nice this is. Wow. Oh my. She actually die cut a hole in here? This is like, whoa, amazing. With some mints and some kisses and a beautiful box. And it doesn't look like she used a scan cut. She did it all by hand. Because a scan cut will do this too, but it would make perforations there unless you make them yourself. Simply gorgeous. Love the cover of this. So again, that was Crafty Critter, Pat Gapin. All right. Let's see. We got these. I'm putting some of these over here. This one goes over there. This goes with the pen. Such fun stuff. Such fun stuff. There's another heart one. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's find out who made this. Cute little box. And it even has instructions. All right. There we go. No adhesive necessary. Self-closing box can be resized easily. Bethany Barnard. Okay. No adhesive necessary. Okay, that's what I want to know more about. No adhesive necessary. Open here. Okay, I like that there's the open here. That's pretty cool. This is that set I told you about. Remember the very beginning of this tutorial? In case you missed, not tutorial, this video, when I pulled that tab out, it said pull here. That's the same set that says the open here on it. All right, so no adhesive necessary, self-closing box. So let's see. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna unwrap this and see what that's all about. Because, you know, curiosity is killing me. Dark chocolate raspberry, very nice. Sending you lots of love. Okay, here, we can dissect this easy enough. Look at that. Right? This is one I can case. Self-closing box. All right, so how do we get it closed? We tuck. Okay, we tuck the sides in. Wow, what a good idea. I have not seen a box quite like this. So we could just make a little template. And then you tie it shut. And then you have the little flap to keep it closed. All right, very cool. Love that one. I'm putting it all back in here together. All right, and we have a bookmark. Now this was really funny too because she told me, oops. Insert gift card here. Oh, I wish she would have told me her name in there. Okay, but she told me that she colored all the little books. So this is that one. Is it called Les Shops? Les Shops in the annual catalog. I know, isn't that a cool box, right? I too. Debbie Salinas is like, yes, very cool. She thought I said crafty critter. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is really cute. This is like a gift card holder. And it looks like the mini library pocket envelope. But I just love what she did with it. She made it like into the little, she puts up foam adhesive strips there and made a little gift card holder into it. Made it into a gift card holder. Awesome. Okay, here's one this is one of the card swaps I received from Linda Edwards. I think maybe Linda Edwards is, like I said, she's the one that I believe was the one next to me helping. I knew her name was Linda, but I have to figure out her last name. She was helping me the whole day. She was like super organized and helping me the whole day. All right. Crafty Heron Designs. Okay, she even gives you, this is okay because this is a public page, so I can give this to you. Please visit my YouTube channel or Facebook page to see the video tutorial for the split negative technique card. Well, that's intriguing alone. Who even heard of that? So split negative. This must mean split negative. Wow. Oh, she embossed it. Holy cow. Wow. You see that? This is like heat embossed. So this is what split negative, because it looks like it's a negative picture versus a positive picture. Oh, and then she gave us the little stuff to put in the inside. That way, if we want to stamp it, we can. That's a good idea for a swap. Instead of attaching your swap, you could put the paper in there, and you can let someone pick what side of the paper, and if they want to put a sentiment or not, instead of attaching it in the inside. So that's pretty cool. Split negative. All right, so Heron. Oh, not that one. Here. Crafty Heron Designs for that tutorial. That's a public page. So we'll give her a shout out. Giving Linda Edwards a shout out for that split negative. Really never heard of that kind of card. And I've actually never even seen that design. And I've seen a lot. I thought I've seen it all, but you can always, we never run out of cool designs. So Crafty Heron Designs. Okay, we had, trying to find if I have any of mine left. Let's see. I showed you one of mine. I know I'm going to show you we had a mystery card, and all they told us was to cut and score and do your own paper and stuff like that. So I have that to show you, and I have another card over here. I'm not even sure if this was from the event, but this just fell out on my table over there. So I'm not sure if this is from that event or my team swap. But this is a pretty cool card. A pocket card with the perennial postage. So this just fell out of my bag. Like I said, I might find more stuff by tomorrow. But this, I'll just end with my mystery card. So what we were told to take the card stock and score it and do all kinds of stuff. And then we all came up with a different design. Like I used the hot air balloon and someone else would use Notes of Nature, right? Imagine if you used this paper, right, versus this paper and different color cardstock, and you come out with a completely different design. So this is the design I came up with for my mystery card. And I didn't follow the instructions. Like I never really do fully because I didn't put cardstock panels here. I just put DSP everywhere on each side instead of like just on the front facing sides. So it's kind of like a bridge fold. I just put a lot of colorful paper in it. And then what I did is, again, I just did my own thing by putting paper instead of cardstock on the inside to go so you could write on it because it's all lemon lolly. And this is all the lighter than air paper. So I put some on the back. I think I may even put some designer series paper on the back of these panels. So I have the measurements for that. So we might make that in my series, but with a different color because you only have in your kit one piece of lemon lolly. When I start the series, I'll open up the packages that come in your kit. But just want to end with, if you don't already know about my kits, I have a really cool kit. And just kind of give you an idea of what is going to be in it this month. Is lighter than air. I'm doing something on the hot air balloon this month, the bundle. So you get that separately. But in your kit, you're going to get lighter than air, vellum basics. We'll open this all up tomorrow. Lots of foam adhesive strips and Stampin' dimensionals and adhesive samples, specialty paper, cards and envelopes, packaging items. And in this cardstock package, you get 6 colors of current Stampin' Up! Cardstock. And then another packaging item, note card and envelope, some extra specialty paper in there. You get a little sheet about the hot air balloon kit. You get lots of embossed and die cut and punched pieces and more specialty paper. This is the bundle we're focused on this month. So tomorrow's tutorial, like I said, I'll open all this up and we will use this piece here as I make the card I showed you earlier. So you get die cut pieces and shapes. And then my mom helps with this part. You're going to get ribbon, balmy blue sample, 3 colors of the twine. You're going to get some little sequins. My mom didn't make bags this month because it gets very expensive for her to make bags every month. But you are getting a whole pack of embellishments instead of just a little sample of embellishments. You're getting a whole pack of embellishments like this. And you're getting one of my Valentine treats. And this includes shipping. My kits are a wonderful value. And if you're a YouTube channel member of mine, you get a discount on my kits. So if you want to check that out, that's in the description of this video. Hope you enjoyed this really fun walkthrough. I know I sure did. I just saw these out for the first time. So I'm really glad that, you came to watch them with me. Feels like Christmas when I open this stuff up. So thank you all for watching. This is the Papered Chef. And have a great evening.